Hey everyone, I just completed the RFR consumption drill evaluation plus form, which is now going to be attached to the consumption drill credential. If you take a look at this from the start, it'll default to mobile capability, and then the name is RFR consumption drill. The description, which I just copied and pasted from the topic on the credential itself. And then if you go further down here, it's not an all pass because there's only one pass fail, so you'll just select that. It's now published, which means that it is live on your Evaluations Plus app. What this looks like, if we switch over to this screen, is that's the preview of what it'll look like. And up here, that's how it'll appear on the web format, not the app format. I'll attach another video to this and show you what it'll look like on the app format. But I just want to show you, in addition to this, what it'll look like on the credential itself. So if you look now, the topics are your consumption drill, and I've taken out all the entry points for this, so you'll no longer have to enter in the times because that all happens through the evaluation. You will need to do a record completion for all those who attended this, just because that's the way we're going to capture the JPRs that are accomplished with this activity within the credential. But if we go back, you can look at the evaluation portion here. So there's the consumption drill, and it requires one evaluation that's passed per year to reinstate the credential for another year. So to include the activity and the evaluation, there's no printing of paper. It's all done digitally now. So you'll just do record completions for the topic activity, and then you'll do one evaluation, and that will go ahead and mark that credential as green. And when it comes to the expiration date, it'll extend that out another 12 months. All right, so now we're going to move over to the app format on the phone or a tablet. So I go ahead and just search for Evaluations Plus, and I click on it. It'll open up the Evaluations Plus. You can see I've done a few test runs of this already, but I'm going to go ahead and perform an evaluation for the consumption drill of John Doe. So I'd go ahead and select New RFR consumption drill, and that's going to be on John Doe, and go ahead and start the evaluation. So you can see all the pertinent information up there, plus the description. This is a pass-fail criteria. We can elaborate on that a little further if needed, but what constitutes as a fail is removal of the mask. And then going down, there's a signature of completion, which will be entered by the evaluator. And then at the bottom, you can see there's a paper clip and the little timer. And then once you're done with everything, you can submit it as done. So how this will work is, next to the paperclip is a timer. Once the candidate is ready to start, you go ahead and select the timer. Once they start the evaluation, you can hit play. And this is going to capture the time of the evaluation for the consumption drill from the start of the evolution till when the low pressure alarm sounds. So while you're observing, they go through their bottle. At this point, their low pressure alarm sounds. You can just hit the pause button on the timer. Barring that they've passed and haven't removed their mask or panicked, you go ahead and hit the pass button over here. I'm going to go ahead at this point and attach the results from their SCBA mask fit test. So at this time, we don't have the printer connected, but we'll go ahead and print that sheet off. They'll take a picture, the evaluator will take a picture and can attach it to this evaluation. So we have documentation of the fit test as well. At this point, you now have an attachment. You have the time stamped for the evaluation. And then I'm going to go ahead. The next step is to sign. So the evaluator will sign for completion of this evaluation. And then if you look below that, there's a candidate signature, which is a reflection signature. This will populate onto the Evaluations Plus dashboard, and it will notify the person you're evaluating that they have an outstanding signature. Once they sign it, it'll complete that evaluation and populate it to the consumption drill credential within their Vector platform. Once this is all done, I go ahead and select done. And you can see that there's a completed evaluation once again for John Doe and the consumption drill. This is just an overview of how the system integrates and how it works. If you have any questions, let me know.